Welcome to Game of Thrones Chat, Season 4, Episode 9. I'm the fan of history, and with me is...
Power T. Hello, fan of history.
Hi, Power T. How are you doing?
Great. How are you doing?
I am anxious to talk about the wall. The boring wall where nothing has happened for 4 seasons. And now stuff is happening.
Oh, and it was worth waiting for.
Yes.
Absolutely. This is such... I'm going to just say that this is the best episode of this season.
Yes.
Because, I mean, there's just so much action. And when there's not action, there's other stuff. Okay, there's some non-action stuff, but that stuff is really good too. And there's so much action. It's epic action, and it's so well directed, so well done. And I've been waiting for this for so long. So it's just awesome.
Yes. So where do we start?
We start where we start is at the wall with Sam and John having the sex talk. I guess if you're gonna die, you might as well have the sex talk, right?
Yes.
And it's yeah, okay. So it's a sex talk. Sure. I don't know if you want to talk about the sex talk anymore.
I can talk about sex.
Do you want? Yeah, but we have to talk about their sex talk.
Oh. Well, they are not very good at sex, either of them.
Yeah. Well, no, John is good at sex.
Oh, yeah. He knows nothing except where to put it.
Yeah, there's two things that Jon Snow knows, and it's like the ladies' kiss and nothing.
Yeah.
He knows ladies' kiss and nothing. Those are the two things he knows.
Good job, John.
Yeah.
But what the hell? Can you just send somebody down from the wall? Isn't that like military guardian manning? So he can't just go down.
It seems kind of random that they are allowed to do that, but Jon Snow is taking liberties at this point, I think.
Yes.
He's sending... And so let's say that that's what's happening. By the way, that elevator thing there seems really effective.
Yeah, it's like swish and you're down.
Yeah, swish and you're down. Did you see any animals or something that's pulling it up? I mean, of course they're going to have counterweights and so on. But
it was just that lever.
Yeah, just the lever. You can't have just the lever. You have to have some kind of something that pulls it up or down somewhere.
Yep.
You can't have just counterweights. So, but it's really, so they must have some hidden donkey somewhere or something doing some manual labor to pull it up or pull it down or whatever.
Hidden donkey of the wall.
Yes, exactly. But and then we have another sex talk. Where,
yeah, this is more of a sex talk.
Oh, now you like.
Yes, how to have sex with bears.
Tormund Giantsbane, the sleeper with bears guy. And Ygritte doesn't seem to believe him when he says he has been laying with bears. I don't know where does she get the audacity.
Yeah, he seems totally trustworthy.
Yes, I believe him. I for one believe him. I believe in him.
Yes, I believe him too.
Why wouldn't he? Come on.
And then we have this little who gets to kill Jon thing.
Yes, Ygritte wants to kill Jon, or does she wants to spare him? We don't really know. She spared him once before, but I guess maybe it would make sense for her to really want to make amends with that miss thing. So
it's very ambiguous because either way she would have said the same thing she said.
Yeah. So we can't really know until she has him in the bids, so to say. And maybe she will.
Styr doesn't really know who Jon is, does he? He hasn't met Jon.
Well, Jon was in the camp, in Mance Rayder's camp, so he could have seen him there.
Okay, yeah, that's...
We haven't had any scenes with them together, but he could have seen him in the distance. It's like, oh look, there's the crow guy. But if otherwise, it would be really hard for him to not kill Jon Snow because he's intent to kill everybody else. So
yeah. So
they're just assuming that everybody knows who Jon Snow is, what it looks like.
Maybe there are very few celebrities north of the wall, so word is about.
Yeah, but there's no way to spread images, so nobody knows his face.
I think, yeah. Okay, on to Sam and Master Amon.
Yeah, now it's more like a romantic talk rather than sex talk.
Yeah.
Sam really needs to get to focus. He should have like violence talk instead. Like how do you kill people easiest and stuff instead of how do you make yourself love or not love or something. And Eamon tells us that he used to be in the line on the short list to become king once upon a time.
Do you know who he's talking about?
Master Eamon?
Yeah. That's probably not relevant.
He's talking about himself, you mean, or?
No, the girl that he loves.
Oh, the girl. I'm not going to talk about the girl.
Okay.
Let's skip that.
Yep. Yeah, and then Gilly actually survived.
Yes, and Pip disobeys his orders to keep the gate closed and lets her in because Sam says so. Wow, Sam has really gone a long way from season 1. Now he's like barking out orders to people.
Yes, I thought for a second that the wildlings would come running in. There.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been so Game of Thrones.
Yes, I would have liked that too. And then they start blowing the horn. I'm like, wait a minute. And I start counting how many horn blows is it? Is it 2 or 3 or? Well, you hear the first one. It's like, okay, the first one is just rangers coming.
Yes.
The second one is wildlings, and the third one is the others, the White Walkers.
Yes.
But they do like 2 horn blows, and then they wait a little, and then 2 more, and then wait a little, 2 more.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted it.
Yeah, but it's like doo 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 doo.
I was really surprised at the third. But then there was a fourth.
But then exactly, so like, okay, no, it's actually 2 and then 2.
Yep.
Because I was like doo doo, well that's 2, doo doo, 3, 4. No, wait a minute. Oh, so it's 2. So no walkers this time, but plenty of wildlings.
So Mance Raider actually sets the forest ablaze just so that people on the other side of the wall will notice it.
Yes.
Right.
Because he needs to attack from several sides at the same time, and so that's why he puts a whole forest on fire in the middle of a snowstorm. Good job, by the way.
Yeah. I was impressed by Alistair's Thorn here.
Me too. I wrote in my notes, Alistair equals leader! Exclamation mark. Because for the first time we really see him like spouting out some leadership, inspiring people around him.
Yes.
We haven't seen this before. I don't know why we haven't seen this before. Maybe he like comes into his own when it's a battle brewing or something. But
yeah.
The way he talks to Jon Snow is like, yeah, I actually know what it is to be a leader. Don't tell me about that stuff. And then he can swing a sword with the best of them, and so on. So
I was impressed by him, and it was sort of nice to see a character that you are. That's a bad character, but I rooted for him in this episode.
Yes, that's Game of Thrones again, man. You hate this asshole for a whole season, and then you start rooting for him all of a sudden.
Yes.
I love that stuff. It's awesome.
I wanted him to beat Tormund.
Oh yeah, it's well he kind of lost. Yeah, he kind of lost there, but yeah. Then we have Sam and Gilly and the little kiss, and he locks her up in the pantry or something.
Yeah, she's pretty unreasonable there. So, stay with me in the pantry. It's gonna be great.
Well,
best plan ever.
Best plan ever. He's reasonable though. I mean, I think he really does the right choice there. He does what he has to do.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we have the Fens attacking the wildlings on the other side. They're attacking the Castle Black.
Yeah.
And Ygritte is really looking good there with her. She's looking like Legolas, like with her arrows and dodging an arrow and.
For sure.
And then the giants.
Oh, the giant.
And the mammoth.
And the mammoth, but I really expected to see more giants and more.
Yeah.
Mammoths.
Was it 2 or 3 giants? Or
I think there were 2. There were one leading the mammoth and one sort of leading the assault of the gate.
Well, we had one giant was shot in the back with a scorpion, and one giant died eventually inside in the gates.
Yeah.
But before that, we saw that. Okay, so the giants were the only ones that were able to shoot arrows high enough to reach the top of the wall, actually.
Yeah.
So that means that all these wildlings, they have to either climb the wall, which is very cumbersome, especially when they have this big old anchor thing.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and it's really cool, and I don't know how effective it is, but really cool, and also reusable, which is really important because they have less arrows than there are wildlings, so they need weapons that they can reuse.
Yeah.
But I mean, the climbers, I wouldn't be afraid of the climbers, and I wouldn't be afraid of the archers. But what you have to be afraid of is people breaching the gate.
Tell me one thing. Why the wildling patrol on the south side of the wall?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just stay on the wall and walk on the wall to Castle Black?
Mm-hmm. Attack from that angle.
And why didn't they leave like ladders and stuff where the wall wasn't guarded?
What do you mean? Who left?
They scaled the wall. They were on top of the wall.
Yeah, and then
at that point they could leave like rope ladders or something so people could get up and take the wall there.
Yeah. Yeah, so they could pull up people with ropes instead of having to climb it.
Yes.
And it would have been much more effective, absolutely. But
how did they even get down from the wall?
With ropes.
Yeah, okay.
So they had to use, but maybe they didn't have enough rope for both things. But you're right. They should also. I mean, the guys that runs up to the wall and start climbing. Why are they climbing there? Why don't they climb like a mile to the east or west or something?
Yes, and what is the rest of the wildling army doing during this entire episode? It's like this assault on the gate, but then there's 99,500 guys doing nothing.
You're absolutely right. Mans Raider should have like separated his army into like 20 little pieces, and then like, okay, this hour it's your guys who attacks the wall, and then every hour there's another bunch of guys attacking the wall.
Yeah, or just attack the wall. Like I do when I play Rome Total War. You like climb the wall where it's not guarded, then you attack on the wall.
Yes, but I guess the wildlings are just stupid and disorganized or something. Or I mean, at least
they are in a real big hurry.
Maybe, yeah. You wouldn't think so, considering how long it took them to reach the wall.
Yeah, this traveling all over Westeros at different speeds is amazing.
Yes, but the wildlings are legendary disorganized.
Okay, and slow at walking.
And slow at walking. But the fact that Mans Raider was even able to get them all together in one place is amazing, considering it's like 1,000 different, or 100 different peoples, 100 different clans.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Maybe nobody can lead them, so he has to keep them together.
Mm-hmm. And when for him to like create an assault, he has to go to talk to every guy individually almost. Like, do you want to climb the wall today? Okay. How about you? Can you like do something? Okay. How about you? Can you do something? I mean, there's no leadership.
I really wanted to see him in this episode.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for a long time.
No, and it's such a great actor.
Yeah, I love him in Rome.
Yep. I love the fact that Julius Caesar leads the wildlings.
Yes, I love the fact that Edmure Tully stabs Caesar in the back in Rome.
Okay, so where do we go in this big fight?
We see at the wall that Slint is a complete coward. I mean, everybody could have done a better job, and then they send him below in an act of intelligence all of a sudden. That was really good of Grant, like, no, we need you. They need you below. Go below.
Yes.
Slint like, yeah, I'll go to the pantry and guard the women.
Yeah, but she killed him.
She killed? Who killed what?
Wasn't Slint dead?
Oh no, I think he was alive, hiding behind the door at the end of the episode.
Okay, I thought he was dead.
Oh, you think that she killed him?
Yeah, that's my interpretation of what happened.
Oh, he was sitting there with his mouth open and his eyes open. I interpreted it as he's being alive.
I thought it was a corpse. Interesting.
Wow, cliffhanger! Write in the show notes if you think he's alive or dead. Right, alive in all caps or dead in all caps.
I feel that I am wrong here, but let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alive or not?
Yeah. And
yeah, some things happen.
Pips eats it.
Yes.
By Ygritte. Too bad for Pip.
Yeah, that's a shame. He was
supposed to survive.
He was nice.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Pip. you were supposed to like kind of disappear out of the story anyway, so they killed you just for the fun of it.
I uh, I think the guys that were sent down to defend the gate,
Uh-huh.
that scene at the gate was the high point of the entire episode.
Yeah, that was really well. It's even better in the books, I feel.
Oh
It's
God, I thought it was so good.
yeah, it's the giant king actually. It's the king of the giants who's assaulting, and he just takes his giant fists and start punching in this gate, and it's so powerful, and then he just dies on top of actually it's not Gren, it's another guy, but yeah, it's awesome.
I have to read that scene only.
That's one day you'll read the books, so you'll read that too, and you will tell that. Oh, I thought it was about the same as the books, but for me it was epic anyway. They both is epic.
Yeah, I was a bit. I would have liked to see the fight with the giant,
Yeah,
but this way it worked.
yeah, and the rest in peace, Gran. I liked you. I liked you even more now. I haven't liked you as much in the whole series as I liked you now. You're really coming into your own.
And then
And
you
th-
die.
And then you die. Too bad. You were supposed to disappear out of the series after this, but they killed you instead.
Yeah, which was good. Um, so Ghost is released.
Yeah, smart play.
How does Ghost know who to bite? Well, he knows the Night Watchman a bit.
I mean, let's assume that that's what's happening. He knows the scent of the Night's Watchman, most of them anyway,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know the scent of the fence. But I mean, even then, you can't be 100% sure, really, can you? But
We saw him very briefly. I wanted to see more wolf action there.
yeah, I was disappointed. He like killed one guy and then start eating him.
Yeah, that's,
I guess you should feed the ghost before battle.
yeah, bad feeding.
Yeah, but then when Jon Snow goes down, when it comes down, it's like Jon goes berserk. It's like, yeah, Jon goes berserk. Swing that Valyrian steel sword. I really like that stuff. And
Very
then
nice.
he gets into this one-on-one with the Magnar of Fen. That's a real battle right there.
Yes, very surprising ending too.
Oh, you didn't expect the Magnar to die,
I
or
thought Ygritte would kill him.
oh yeah, okay, kill, yeah, that's right.
I thought Ygritte
Well,
would kill the fan guy.
that would be that would be consistent with what usually happens with Jon when he fights some really mean guy.
Yes, a woman
Some-
kills him.
Yeah,
Kills his
woman-
enemy.
Suddenly a woman kills him from behind just as he's about to die. So basically for Jon, in any one-on-one combat, it's just try to survive long enough for someone to sneak up behind the guy.
So this
That's
time he
his-
actually won by himself for the first time.
Yeah, and he did kill a bunch of other guys before he went for this
Yeah.
with his boss.
So what about what happens next?
There's some panoramic views there where you go like from scene to scene to scene, and there's people fighting everywhere. It's so great, and you have Alistair Thorne fighting Foreman Giantsbane. I'm like, oh shit, one of them is gonna die now, but neither one of them died right now.
Both ended up in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, but you have to like Alistair Thorne at least a little bit after that.
Yeah, I did. I got the impression there were plenty of more Night Watchmen than 100.
Mm-hmm. Just considering how many people you saw die,
Yes,
and they had to keep like half of them up on the top of the wall probably.
yes.
To like use all those barrels with pitch and whatever was in them. It looked almost like gunpowder actually.
It was great to see that they actually spent these 9,000 years preparing for an assault on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they only had a moat around the gate so that people just couldn't walk right up to it and start assaulting it.
Good point.
Because with that, I guess the moat is never big enough. They could always fill the moat with stuff, but at least they should have a moat so that they can't do like that. Now, I mean, okay, so maybe they don't have any more mammoths, or maybe they do. But they can just, I mean, there's so many people, they can build rams, walk up there, start ramming it, or they can tie ropes to it and try to pull the gate out, or apparently it's possible to lift the gate also.
I was wondering, the giant we saw at the beginning of season 3, was that one of those 2 giants?
All giants look the same to me.
Oh, but they looked quite different, these 2.
Yeah, you're right. But he did he have shorter hair or shorter beard than those guys?
I'm not sure. I have to go back and rewatch it.
Maybe he has been growing his
surely
beard.
there are more giants than 2.
Well, now there's 2 less.
The kingdom of the giants, like one dude and his friend.
Yeah. And you call yourself king? Yeah, that's my queen.
Yeah, an hour mammoth.
An hour mammoth.
So back to John.
John. Oh, and then you face your biggest fear.
Yeah.
A woman.
And
you
it's
can't.
Sam's fault.
It's Sam's. I was half expecting Sam to use his crossbow against her, but he didn't. And then she has him. Then he has Jon Snow in his beads. And then she hesitates.
Yeah.
Do you think she was gonna kill him or wound him or miss?
I am not sure, and I was really wondering because she might have waited just so that he to savor the moment, like, and kill him. Or maybe she was entirely not going to kill him.
Maybe she was just hoping that someone would intervene some way or another, so she didn't have to do it.
And they did. Or that little boy did.
Yeah, she didn't kill him right away. So basically, if she doesn't kill him right away, I think that then it shows that she was not about to kill him.
Possibly.
And then we get the words that then the little boy kills her from behind, and it was sad. Great shot from little boy. And then we get the words that I've been waiting for like a season. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yes.
And that's a lovely way. I was expecting this, even though it's not in the books.
Okay.
In the books, he just, after the battle is done, he just goes out and looks at all the corpses, and he finds her corpse.
Oh.
And he finds an arrow in her, and he's like, "Is this my arrow? No, it doesn't look like my arrow. Okay, I probably didn't kill her. Probably somebody else killed her." So it's not as dramatic as it is in the TV series.
Oh, then this was better, I think.
But I think it was an improvement. Good job, TV show.
Yeah.
But and I was hoping for this. I was hoping for her to go like, you know nothing, Jon Snow, and then die, because I really liked it. But I guess I'm just. But I think everybody likes
romantic.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a romantic at heart. That's exactly right.
What can you possibly gain from interrogating Tormund?
Well, you can learn what's going on with him and those bears.
Yeah, please, Tormund, tell us about sex with bears.
How do you lay a bear? I don't know.
It must be pretty hard.
Yeah. He must be pretty hard, yeah.
Oof, ouch.
He's a tough guy.
Yes.
I don't know what he's willing to learn.
Doesn't Jon know about the organization of the Wildling Army, etc.? Maybe Tormund knows more, but will he talk?
Yeah, I don't know. But yes, maybe he doesn't really have that much to add. But maybe Jon Snow just wanted him to live.
Yeah, Jon seemed very respectful. I think even if he it's over, give up.
Maybe he wanted a hostage to trade after he's captured by Mance Rayder, because he walks out there randomly to try to talk to him.
What the hell? It's like what was that final scene? Now you survived an assault, you can maybe survive another. Start giving up. You are in command. Take command, Jon. And do this.
At least now you don't have people attacking you from the rear. Now you can focus on the wall.
Yeah.
And
the situation is slightly better than it was.
Exactly. And so then he comes up with a really bad plan. And Sam is like, well, I don't have a better plan. John's, okay, so I'm going to follow up with my really stupid plan then. Because,
yeah, well, why didn't Sam just say, well, you could stay here and defend the wall?
yeah, anything would be better.
And who is going to lead them at the wall without John?
Yeah, Alistair seems wounded, so...
Yeah, so is Sam in charge now?
Janos Slint has the wall.
No, but he's dead.
Might as well be, for all is good.
Gilly should probably lead the wall.
He would make a better job of it.
Everybody would hide in the pantry and be safe.
Ed Tollett has the wall. He was the last guy to be given the wall, so he has the wall right now. And at least they told people to draw and fire. And
yeah, that was great.
Yeah, notch, draw, lose. How can it be?
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what comes of John's plan. If it works, it's I will not be very happy.
What was his plan? To kill Mans Raider with his bare hands?
Walk out the gate and kill Mans Raider.
Without his sword?
Without his sword. Of course, that would have been too easy.
Yes.
Is he even armed?
He probably has a dagger somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Mans. Remember me? So, backstab.
Yeah, except it's front stab. But it doesn't work because he's not Admiral Tully. So it's not going to work. Et tu, Jon Snow.
Yeah, great episode.
It's awesome.
I loved when they've only done this once before. Blackwater was the same place the entire episode.
Season 2, episode 9.
Yeah, still my favorite episode. But this one was up there.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite episode, but this was my favorite episode for the season. Yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
Amazing. I was supposed to watch it with my wife, but I couldn't sort of keep myself restrained. So I watched until the giant charged, and then I paused, and I was, I'm gonna sit here for 8 hours and think about it. But then I got a message that I'm coming home late from my wife, so I was like, screw it. And I watched the entire episode.
Oh. So she has to watch it alone then? Or are you going to watch it with her again?
I'm going to rewatch it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to see if Mr. Slint is dead or alive.
Okay. Well, I don't really care. Well, I hope for him to be dead, but... Well.
Okay.
How about you? I don't really care.
I already think he's dead.
He's not much of a player anymore anyway, I think.
No. So, one episode to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll actually figure out how this stuff works so we can do good episodes.
Let's hope so. We'll have to attend some technological university or something, maybe learn something there or something.
Oh, I spent 7 years in
that. So what's my excuse then?
Next time we are live for the season finale.
Cool.
You get to see our beautiful faces. Please,
yes, exactly.
Subscribe and like, and tell us what you think. Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And listening. Cheers.
Bye.